Hi, hello, and howdy. This is Sheila. Welcome back to the Painted Pig Studio, or welcome if this is your first time. Welcome aboard. This is going to be a challenge video. This is Melina Pilot, M's Scrapbusters, hashtag M's Scrapbusters. This is her shabby chic page borders. Now, I'm not exactly sure what shabby chic is. I did Google it. And apparently it's something that looks charmingly old and worn. So, I guess I'm shabby chic. Hello. Anyway, I've got a few, and I equate it kind of with romance and, you know, that 40s furniture that had all the chintz and the flowers and all that. And actually, there was something about furniture in one of the definitions. But, so, it's something like what I did in my last journal, the rose. And, I made a couple of I made some of these, and I made some is a tuck spot. And I made one that had a piece of card like this, a tea card or something, stuck out over the page so that it would be like a tab. So that's the kind of thing I think I'll do in this challenge. And there's no time limit, thank God. So, I'm just going to do the best I can. And I probably got way too much stuff out. I surely probably do. Okay, so let's just get right in there. I'm not going to tear and distress a lot like she did now. I am going to do some inking. And since I've got vintage photo out, then I'll just do vintage photo. And I won't look into doing some other more romantic ink. I did use that Victorian velvet last time on the rose, and that it's a Distress Oxide by Ranger Tim Holtz. It did look very nice. I was quite pleased. Okay, let's see if I can. Probably not, but we'll just see if I can get anywhere close to even. Okay. And like I said, I know I probably got way too much stuff out. But one thing I used was tracing paper, which is indeed what this is. And my approach was to layer kind of like layering strips down, I guess. And where did I get that idea? That was a bit straighter. Where did I get that idea? I mean, mine was a little bit different. Of course, I try to always be a little bit different. But I can't remember now. Might have been Corey Dahman, actually. I do believe the basic idea came from her. Sure did. So, how many of you guys are participating in the challenge? I will probably just attach this video to my photos because I can't put a link. And I mean, I'm not trying to, I don't want to go against the rules. Anyway, I'm not that kind of a gal. I used to be more of a rebel. But not anymore. I know what I wanted to do. What I was just looking around like that before. It's my thumb in my nose. Not really, but I'm just rounding the corners on this one, and I think I will go ahead and get up a little bit. I tell you, I should go back and watch that video, I guess, to see how I did this. And this may be a little too... Now, she made hers like the whole length of the page and called hers a page border. But that's not what I'm aiming to do, I don't think. Okay, I like that. So, let's see if I can get a little bit similar effect. Now, this is some homemade washi tape. It's that cloth tape that you get for first aid. And I just laid it out in strips and on wax paper or parchment paper and stamped it. That worked real well. Okay, let's get the Fairly Arts. Get some glue on this end. Come on. It's been a minute. I use this fairly I don't use it as much as I use the art glitter glue, and no particular reason except that it works better with vellum a little bit, and I'm thinking it'd probably work better with this tracing paper than art glitter glue. Art glitter glue has, the way I understand it, art glitter glue has a little bit more alcohol. I mean, a little bit more water. Dear. And so let's put that down. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just going to, since I've got this out, I'm just going to try to swirl it down. Okay. Okay. I read a post on Facebook about what annoys you. What is something that people say a lot that annoys you? Something like that. And of course, there was the ones that you would expect, like I could care less instead of I couldn't care less. No problem. I can't remember all of them, but things like that. This moved on me a little bit. Not going to worry about it. It's fine. And then I think this was going to be next, wasn't it? And I probably could use glue stick, but... And somebody said a person who starts every sentence with so. Yeah, that had me all over it. So I am just trying to pick out, look, I've already cut up some pieces to make it go a little bit faster perhaps. And, oh, that's pretty too. And, so that's basically all I'm doing is just choose. And I just thought, and I'm put this has got just a little bit of faint writing on it, so I'm going to try to put it the right direction. Okay, do I want this? No, that's going to hide all that. So it's going to have to go there. So I had pre-cut some things and, you know, gone through and picked out some things. There's a butterfly. It's kind of large. And some of these I already had out, left from my rose journal. You know, one of those things we do. I must have gotten my mind on what I was doing all of a sudden. But that's all I'm doing. I'm just gluing things down and layering them up. A little bit different than she did, but we have different styles. I may be more like her mother as far as style-wise. Okay. And speaking of her mother, I just saw her do something really neat that I'm going to have to try, and I will try and film it. Now, something that Melina did reminded me about these. These little clear, see-through, bubbly things. I like it better there, I think. That I had from way back in the day doing scrapbooking. And I've still got several of them because I think you got like 100. And so I went and dug them out and did a couple of them. They're sticky on the back, and you have to be very careful to get them where you want them that first time. You start getting your fingers on the back, and it's just not going to do well. Okay, and I think we will... As I said, I was going to try to do a video of what her mother did earlier. The one I saw earlier today. Because it was very cool. Very cool. Should that go there? There's something. I'm gilding the lily, right? I think that's good right there. What I wanted was some little dots or pearls. Let's see, I think I'm going to use these dots. And get one of these. Now, where am I going to put it? I need a little bit stronger one. Okay, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I think I'll put it right there, and just kind of for balance or something is what I think I'm feeling a need for. Okay, and right now I need some fingernails. Oh, well, that one's gone. So there goes our third one. So much for 3. There we go. And do I want... I guess I better put a dot of glue. Because these things will not stay. I can tell you that. From using them in scrapbooking. I find them laying all over the place. Where they've fallen out of albums. Now, I'm just going to glance down here in this black hole of the floor. Oh! It was stuck to my pants. How fortuitous. Well, oh, I know what we need. We need a word. or a label, or a word, a label. Okay, let's get my little label book. Now, it's coming up on the weekend here. I'm doing this on Friday. That's a little big. I wish I had a smaller one. And I don't think there's going to be a whole lot. We may do a little something, but, we're back under the cloud of COVID. I don't know if any of you watch the news, but there's a fact I'm not very proud of, and that is Alabama is last in vaccinations. I don't know. I just know I didn't get polio as a child. And actually, nobody asked me if I wanted the vaccine. From what I remember in elementary school, they just lined us all up, and I want to say it was a sugar cube. I guess it had the vaccine on it, and we each got a sugar cube, and we did not get polio. Now, measles was a different story. I almost died with measles, or so they told me. And I think I'm just going to do one of this color. As I said, mine are quite different from Melina's. Our styles are quite different. So, ooh. Now that almost looks like a belly band, doesn't it? That's cute. So, I like that too, but I want my bird. Tweet, tweet, go. I see something too that I like. Yep. Be right back. There's another piece of that. Yeah, I've got a lot of pink, and that is because of the journal I just finished, which is in my Etsy store. Okay, this is not the bird I'm talking about. I sure wish I could find it. Yeah, I think I will go with this little sticker. You know, I'm getting in the zone when I start getting quiet. Are you guys like that too? Leave a comment below and let me know if that's how if you get real quiet when you kind of get in a lane, so to speak. And I don't know, I've been lucky this week. I've actually slept and had mojo all the same week. A lot of times that does not happen that way. And I'm sure glad it did, because I needed some sleep. And I found I'm going to put this little ticket there if I can get this off. I found that if I take 2 melatonin 10s, I guess that's alright, and put one next to my bedside with one of my little antacid pills, that if I wake up 12, 1, or 2, and go ahead then and take the melatonin and antacid, that most of the time I go right on back to sleep. And then wake up. I go to bed early now, guys. And it's not so much going to bed, it's going to sleep in front of the television. So I'm in this wake up early, go to bed early mode, and I can't seem to do anything about it. Okay, I think I'd rather have that there. So I tend to rise and shine very early in the morning. My husband is still working. He's not retired yet. Thank you, God. I'm just kidding. He very well may be listening, watching this. And hugs and kisses to Seth, our new subscriber. I almost forgot. Thank you so much, Seth, for subscribing to my channel. And I hope my husband didn't browbeat you for that. I tell you what, hubby is a nice, faithful supporter. He encourages people to subscribe to my channel. Did you see me just pour all this stuff out like I didn't need more to look at? I still look for that bird, and I think I found him. And it was this that I wanted to put him on. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I may just end up putting him on top of that. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that, do you? The thing is, if the ticket's going this way, I guess the bird needs to go that way. What would you think about that? Yeah, me either.